Hello and good evening, everyone. I need to join the voice chat. There, I'm now in the voice chat. Richard should already be here. Looks like he is. Hello, Richard.
Hello.
Alright, now I gotta finish logging into the game. All four pooches are on the camera. And what are we doing? Apparently I was mowing
Bailing.
something.
Yes, I finished bailing.
That's what you get for getting on early. You get caught up.
Wow. I go and check all my check everything was working, and I'm just lagging.
How soon before the new internet drops? Not long
2
now.
weeks.
How many? Two?
As of Friday. Yeah, 2 weeks as of Friday.
Nice. Well, my new friend that joined me last week, he only has it on
I
console
did.
right now, but
Yes,
I am gonna get him my extra PC copy that I don't need.
you you did say that. Although you did say he's going to fry his laptop.
Well, he's not gonna fry it, but he ain't gonna be able to run it high graphics. But he'll still be
Will
able
he
to
be able to
play.
run it at all?
Oh yeah. It ran FS19 and 22 performs better than 19 does, so he just won't be able to run it on high graphics, like I was saying.
Oh God, no! We're behind graphics now.
Although I run my laptop on
Uh,
high graphics, I've got a nicer video card, better CPU, and more RAM than he does.
yeah.
But his laptop is almost the exact same specs as my previous laptop that I started my FS journey on back when I first started my channel. And that played the
Many
game
years
okay.
ago,
Well,
many years ago, when I was a wee lad.
if I was a wee lad 3 years ago, there's a problem.
You know what I mean.
Richard has
I,
left the
I
server.
did. Have I been kicked?
It looks that way.
'Cause
I got a nice lag bubble
looks
and
like I'm still there.
yeah, I got a nice lag bubble, and then it said Richard has left the server, so you've been kicked, my friend.
Yeah, doesn't feel like I've been kicked. Gonna need a baler. No. Yeah, a bale loader.
Crap, that's what I was supposed to do is install one, wasn't I?
And you're right. There I go.
All right. Question.
Yes, is
Would
it?
you like me to,
It's going to be
before you
one of
log
those.
back in, question for you. Would you like me to
Please,
shut down the
please.
server and install the Roland pack?
You got someone else on here now as well.
What do you mean?
No,
On the
it's
Discord.
Oh, it's Will. Hi, Will.
I figured I'd jump in and listen to you while I watched you on my phone. Since I'm lame and don't have a PC, which I will admit the PC version is better because you're not limited to download space for the mods and such.
Or mods that are PC only.
Yeah,
I
I
like
would
them
like the
both.
ability to just be able to hit download on everything that's on PC and not have it say, oh, you're at 94% full.
You're gonna love this one. Some of them aren't actually on the mod hub. You got to go and hunt.
Modland.net.
No, actually, if you go in the FS server info channel, I put a video link in there to a video on how to use the FSG mod assistant to download them all from the server itself. So you can always get the
Oh.
correct versions. And it allows you to have different sets of mods for different saves, which I do all the time.
Okay. Yeah, that would be nice. So that way I'm not like every time I, load up into one, it's like, oh, you have all these mods, including, maps and things that you're not really doing on this map.
Yep.
Well, that's
Yes,
why
I
on PC, on console, I think of what I'm going to use.
As I agreed with my buddy Matt, who I play Fortnite and stuff with, yes, I understand PC is the way to go in the long run.
It's just
Xbox is just convenient.
yeah.
Yes, I like my PlayStation 5.
Roland pack. That is what you want, right, Richard?
Yeah. Is it the Roland pack?
It has auto load bale trailers, yes. It has several of them in many different sizes.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll do.
Okay. Well, it's downloading. We'll give it a minute here. 95%. Come on. Come on, server. All right, downloaded on the server. I just have to activate it and then start the server back up. Roll in.
Like how your camera's always focused on the pooches.
Well, yeah, who wants to
Yes,
see my ugly mug?
they are.
Well, people see it when you do your tractor videos.
Well, yeah. Can't help that.
Well, no, we get to see his other face.
Oh.
You're gonna listen and watch these morons farming and these cute little puppies in the background.
Tearing a rabbit to pieces.
Uh-oh.
Right now they're just all three of them are snoozing.
4. There's
Four.
4 there.
4 there. Oh yeah, there is 4.
Yep.
Wow, and I thought it was crowded in my house with 3 dogs.
Well, and they all 4 sleep in the bed with us too.
Yeah.
Apparently my
I've
game has
only
locked up and gone to a black screen. Yay!
that's good.
Nope. So you get
I'm lagging.
two slightly overweight people and 4 dogs in a bed. We had to upgrade from a queen to a king when we got the second pit bull, and then when we got the third one, it's like, yeah, it's a good thing we did that.
Yeah, we got a king, and my feet still kind of dangle off the end of it.
Well, you know, if you weren't
My feet.
9 feet tall.
My feet. Yeah. My feet dangle off the end of it. I almost touched the wall.
He's not really 9 feet tall, Richard. I'm just picking on him. He's
I know.
what, 6'2", 6'3"?
6'4".
6'4". I was close. Yeah.
I'm 197.
I have a pretty good judge of people's height from when I used to work at a gas station in a not so great neighborhood, and you always had to, you know, be able to judge people's height if you had to do a police report. Of course, you know, like most modern gas stations, we had the measuring tape on the beam between the 2 doors. But you know, when the shit hits the fan, are you really gonna take your time to read that measuring tape as somebody runs out the door?
Nah, you probably just need to make sure you got a camera pointing at it. You're like, this is how tall he was.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Francis. Have you seen this man?
Server's back up.
Okay.
Hey, you guys are actually doing something now.
All right.
I was banned.
Are you on the? Well, never mind.
No, go ahead. Ask.
I was gonna ask if this was the same map that you had me on but I was like, oh wait, if it was that map and it was crossplay, I'd probably be in there.
Correct.
Yeah, correct. This is by Cavalry.
All right, Richard. There's a trailer at the shop for you. Whoops, I already had started that, and then I shut it down. Dumbass.
Luckily, I picked the right trailer pack. This is going to be fun. Oh,
Uh-oh. There it goes. My equipment selection had gotten changed somehow on me, and it's confusing me why my side panel wasn't working. I thought my side panel died again. I was gonna lose my shit. It did. The side panel never really died, but there was a major driver issue with it, and it took me a while to solve that. And I don't want to do that fight again.
people in their
Yeah,
side panels should be shot.
Well,
I thought about getting the whole driver set up.
Yeah. Richard, the side panel would actually work on the PS5 version of the game, except Giants left PS5 off the internal list. That is the only reason it does not work. And they said that there was
I'm
nothing
happy
they
with
could
my
do.
joypad. Yeah, I'm happy with my joypad.
Yeah, you would be.
Oh,
There goes Richard, maniacing
see me
across
come
the
on.
field.
Yeah, lagging. No, lagging.
I didn't say what caused you to be a maniac across the field.
I am just terrible.
I mean, you were hauling ass too.
Yep. And I had my finger.
Boy, you are really.
This is what happens when I come on, dial up.
Even though it's not really dial up, it just feels like it.
Yeah. Come the 24th, which is a Friday, we should have the proper stuff.
What is going on?
Oh yes.
I accidentally bumped that. Got it.
What was his name? What was your name again? He's gone quiet.
Is he even
What
still
was
in
his
the
name?
voice chat?
Yeah, I can see him.
Well, apparently we've lost connection with him or something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or his old
What's
lady
his
came
name?
around and. His name's Will. Or Bill.
William.
Depends on which he prefers.
Ah, Bill. Yeah. Yeah, most of the William will be called Bill.
Well.
I got a bone to pick with him. Well, I got both of you.
Remember, it was my idea.
Yeah, but
I have to admit, it was pretty entertaining watching us trying to get it up there.
it was. It was. It was easy to think. Oh, pardon me. Oh.
Yep.
What would we do in these fields
Contracts.
after? Yeah, after the field, I thought we were digging them up or something.
Yeah, we're gonna buy them and plow them so that they become arables and get rid of the grass crop. We have too many grass fields,
Fair
even
enough.
though it's realistic for the area. We just have too many grass contracts.
We do. Oh,
Although it's a really good map for doing cattle because of that,
yes.
or sheep.
Same as the other one I had. Same as that one I did. My first, that had a load of, well, that was just buying contracts.
Yep,
Okay.
you could have solved it the same way. We
I tried
might
to,
have to
but
plant in
it,
them the first planting also, but I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that when I had to do this once before, it just worked after you plowed it.
okay. I will. I will leave. I will let you be the judge.
I mean, if we have to plant
I
into
am
them,
trying
we
to
have to
keep this.
plant into them, right?
I am trying to keep this tractor straight.
um,
Yes, for some known reason, ATS telling me that I've got one mod that needs to be updated. I've tried it and it's still not updating.
are you sure that you don't already have one that's up to date and the server's not?
Well, it was the same time as when you were going to do it.
Hmm. Well, it's assuming
It's,
I
it's
didn't.
only the one, and it's the real companies and
Hmm.
and gas stations, I think.
And billboards then.
Because one of them, I'm not. Have I got to get this one?
I mean, the real companies one
And
we get direct. We
because I
don't
know
get
what.
that from the Steam Workshop. That's on the Discord. Unless, well, we have two of them, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We got two. No, on Discord, I think that's trailers.
Hmm. I don't know. I'll have to look into it.
I'm just trying to make it to the shop in one piece.
Yeah.
I like terrible today. Yeah, I watched it. I watched you.
Oh, well, should we tell everybody that
Although
it was
you did.
my fault you weren't there because I got the time screwed up?
You mean for ATS?
Mm,
Yes, you got times for ATS
right. But
because
wasn't that why you weren't at the other one too?
I
Were
was
you
on the
guys
other
saying
one.
something about me? I
Yeah,
had to mute my mic and turn my volume down. The woman got home and I was talking to her.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Richard was asking what your name was.
Oh, well, I mean, I assume that you told him.
Yeah, yeah. Although I don't know, because you said Will when we were at Bruce's, but your email address, is Bill. So I don't know which of those two you actually prefer.
Just don't call me Billy.
Okay, that's okay, because don't call him Dick.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's not being a Richard, so I won't call him that. The only real Richard that I knew was my uncle, and we always did refer to him as Uncle Dick.
Uh-huh.
Guess guess he kind of was. Um, yeah, I don't know if you. I made a post the other day on Facebook asking about like that Bowser, if anybody else knew of anything. Some guy said that Intermountain is supposed to be running some, but that's another questionable of like when are they going to run one? But they were taking the pre-orders.
Well,
So
pre-orders for what though? For what
that
numbers?
uh uh I think what did he say? He said like 3380 or something, or I'd have to go back and look at it. It was a low number and then the 3391.
Okay. Because there's plenty of Genesee and Wyoming locomotives out there. I mean, there's Rapido did some for the Rapid City one, the Rapid City
Those
Genesee and
guys
Wyoming
normally,
property.
a
Or not
lot of those
Rapido, it
guys
was
work out of
BLI.
GR,
Sorry.
don't they?
What's that?
A lot of those guys work out, like that line works out of Grand Rapids, don't they?
Rapid City? No. Marquette Rail
No, the
does.
Genesee. Well, the Genesee.
Well, I mean, technically, Genesee and Wyoming doesn't really exist anymore except as a holding company for all the other railroads, including one in Australia. I don't know if you knew that or not, but one of their
No,
properties
most I
is
knew
in
about
Australia.
the only thing I knew about Australia was they just made that like Dash 9 freaking all electric engine, and it's like, cool, it's gonna get half a mile and then they got to recharge it.
Well, you know, more power to them.
I mean, whatever, if they can make it work, I'm not really gonna bitch about it, but I mean, you got to get the power to you know charge up a battery somehow, and nobody seems to want to think about water energy.
Well, what really gets me is that, they make all these claims about these electric cars being so green. They're not. The mining for all the material that goes into those freaking batteries, the lithium, the cobalt, and everything, is
Yeah,
terrible for the environment.
yeah.
There is
When you're
nothing
stripping
green
up
about an
massive,
electric car. And that's before you
yeah, when
even
you're
get to the.
stripping up,
What's that?
yeah, when you're stripping up massive quantities of freaking land, like destroying everything a couple hundred yards down and just taking all the minerals out of it.
Yeah, well, that's assuming it's a strip mine, but. Um, and that's even before you get to the electricity and how it's generated. Yeah, some of it is green energy with, if you really consider windmills and solar panels green, and there's problems with those too, but we won't get into that just yet. A lot of it is still generated by coal, and actually, coal is among the cleanest burning energy right now because of all the EPA mandates on it. There's almost zero emissions from a coal-fired power plant now. I learned this from one of the head guys over at the West Olive Power Plant when I did a tour there of their rail yard.
Oh, you actually got to see their rail yard? Nice.
Well, yeah, because I was still working at Ryder's at the time, and he was buying all the stuff needed to make a miniature version of their railroad so that they can use it to train people in how to do the moves by allowing them to look at it top down before they
Okay.
ever allow new people to get their hands on the actual locomotives, because they had a lot of accidents apparently.
Yeah. I think
So,
I see a lot of BNSF that comes in and out of there
well, the
on
coal
the coal when they
trains,
come in on coal trains.
yeah, the coal trains should have two locomotives on each end usually. The lead, on the way into the power plant, the lead two will be CSX and the trailing two will be BNSF, and obviously reversed going back out. And
Oh,
that's
that's
because they
interesting.
come from the somewhere out west, I believe Powder River Basin,
Which is in what state?
Wyoming.
Oh wow, that's a long trip.
Uh huh. That it is.
Well, the other words. The other other option that I had would be to not run one of yours, because I think you said you had two. And it's not to run one of yours, but it's to literally sit there and measure out like the lines and everything on it, and do the repainting on a blank one myself.
Yeah, I don't have two. I only have the one for their paint scheme.
Oh,
But I mean,
okay.
I can get you one of the other Genesee and Wyoming properties, and then all you got to do is remove the logo and put the correct logo that you want on. So that's
Yeah,
easy.
that's just gonna be like, oh really?
Yeah,
That seems
that's
like it would be kind of a pain in the ass.
well, depends on who is whose it is. Some of them are easy, some of them are not. Um,
The the one thing that I hate about doing doing the modeling is that, like, you know, if you're like, well, you can do this, like exactly like what you said, you know, I could get a Genesee and then just do like a slight alteration to it. It's like, okay, so now I'm sitting here scratching my head how to do it, but then you know how to do it, but it's like I can't necessarily have you here like holding my hand doing it.
nope. But that's when you just
So
come visit and we sit at my dining room table and do decals and just talk shop and hang out.
yeah, definitely when I get more money here, I got a lead on something tomorrow that I have an interview. I got the offer on the table from Wesco, and I've got the offer on the table from Muskegon County Road Commission, and I don't want to necessarily take the road commission because that's only 18 bucks an hour, and there's no benefits because it's um, technically it's classified as part-time because it's winter work.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they picked up something for a full-time gig, I mean, I'll send it in and I'll be like, hey, you know, I'll come in and do plowing, but that's like all I'm gonna come in and do because I can't do 40 hours and, you know, 30 of it is just, you know, bullshitting around picking up tree limbs and stuff while people cut down trees.
Right. How's it going, Richard?
Fun, absolutely fun.
Sounds fantastic.
When his lag really gets a hold of him, it's very irritating. But new internet coming, two
Oh,
weeks.
you got new internet coming?
No, he does.
Oh,
Um, I'm on dial up.
It's not really dial-up, but it feels like it.
I mean, I'm on what, 2 meg a second.
Really crappy DSL.
Well, there we go.
oh, that guy was on a mission to blow me up.
You must be playing your
Well,
silly Fortnite
when you
again.
get back,
No, I'm playing Rocket
when,
League.
yeah,
Ah,
have fun. Have fun when you go back onto the other server.
uh-oh. Sounds like he got revenge on us there, Will.
Uh-oh. Oh, is he the one that we the other night?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh. I'm curious. The question is, whose did he move? Mine, yours, or both?
I'm guessing from the
Told
way he
them
said that,
both.
both.
I sold them.
That I don't believe.
I think that's it.
Alright, so field 2.
Oh, my
I think that one's everything.
my 50 pair box of couplers came today.
Nice. Richard,
So
you are
I
off
might tinker with that.
to exports with that load. Don't take any more.
Let's have a.
Don't take any from the other
No.
field because
I haven't. I've turned off the what you call it.
okay. Yeah, because
Let's have a go.
the other field
Let's
goes to a different place.
I'm actually a little curious now
You
if
say
you
we're
moved
going.
mine. I'm just curious now if you moved mine or yours because me and Richard are the only two that are running the Case IH.
Yeah, but I'm running the same tractor here. It's I don't do quad tracks. Articulated.
Sometimes I like the quad tracks, sometimes I don't. It depends on the application.
Ooh, nice. Richard, The sale point is right here, just south of us.
What's it called?
Exports. I mean, it's literally right there at the road corner by Field 79.
So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Do this, what you call it again?
I don't know.
Auto drive.
Oh, have fun with that. It's not going to be accurate because the map got updated.
Yeah.
There's new things on the map.
Although I don't like using it. Oh well.
All right, so
Going south.
yeah, you'll go past the BGA and it's just
See
on
in
the
a
other
couple
side
of
of the
years.
BGA. So
Oh,
what other field do I have
okay.
to do? 32. Field 32. Do I already have all of them cut? Yes, every field is cut. Perfect. 32 is the one that we already did completely, isn't it? No, 7 was. Okay, that's
Okay,
weird.
I'll take it's this
32.
place right here then. The farmer's market.
No, it says exports. There's 2 places there.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's the back one, I think. Or they're both exports? I don't know. Oh, it says farmer's market on the building, but it says
No.
exports on the map.
Yeah, that's it. Right in front of me.
Yeah.
Because I've stuck her. I've triggered it.
Well, drive in there.
I am.
No, you're not. You're driving next to it. It's closer to the building. You're on the outside of it. Oh, I see what you're doing. Smart guy. And helium, dear. Oh, it fell. Ran out of helium.
This is why.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
We've reached maximum discount for Richard Miller. We'll take it. All the fun mods. Wow, other computer.
There we go.
That was loud. That was my work computer being super loud there.
Okay, and
Yeah,
the
there's
next
only
one.
one problem with, me coming up to your house, regardless of what I'm coming up there for. I gotta take the tractor for a spin.
Well, yeah. That's a given.
We gotta put something on the back of this thing. I don't care if I'm hauling a wagon or plowing soil right now.
I mean, I don't have any implements, but I do have a trailer.
What are you doing?
In
Driving down
pieces.
to the grocery store?
No, he used it for his grandkids.
I mean, the trailer, what it's for is to haul other equipment as I buy it. But right now, there's no money for that, so. Someday. Someday. Oop. Get into my big Alice Chalmers beast. Why do I have no tractor sounds?
I love driving through the Coopersville area and passing that horticultural dealer. All the equipment out there. Oh man.
So, Bill, which part did you from?
You broke up pretty bad, Richard. I don't think he was able to understand yet.
No.
What part of the United States are you from, Bill?
Same part as Dylan.
Ah,
Just like an hour, hour and a half from each other.
Yep.
Chicago.
What? We're not anywhere near Chicago.
Chicago
Illinois.
sucks. No. Illinois has Chicago and then like corn.
Yeah, we're nowhere near them. Thank goodness,
Screw this.
too, because I hate Chicago.
Oh, did you get the update that was today? The patch or whatever?
Yep.
Or was that console only? Okay. Did it do anything that you notice?
Nope. It was to support
Give you
the
some
console version of the emergency
fire
pack.
station.
That's all it did, was add support needed to allow the emergency pack to work on console.
Ooh, wait a minute. We got next week Wednesday is when they come out with that new crop pack with the carrots, the two kinds of what carrots, parsley, and
Apples.
another beet.
Yeah, they call them red beets, but it's the kind of beets that you eat rather than the sugar beets.
Right. Yeah, because you use the same harvesting equipment for all three of them. That'll be interesting.
Well, hopefully my Colossus pack will be updated for that.
Well, I don't think it'll have to be, Richard. The way they're putting it into the game, all the harvesters for that sort of equipment should be automatically able to handle it. Should.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on with this emergency pack? I can actually put out fires? I want to know how to start a fire.
To start a fire, all you got to do is walk in and click a button. Mr. Silly P did a review of it today. You should go watch it.
Yeah, I probably should.
I have no game sound right now. What is going on?
Have you got it turned down? Because I got mine pretty low.
I mean, I always have it turned down, and it was working just fine, but now all of a sudden it's not. That's kind of strange. What the? How did it get down to 10%?
What was it, 10?
My master volume.
Oh.
I think I have mine at 30.
There we go. Yeah, the master volume I always leave at 100, and I change the other volumes around it. So I don't know how the hell that happened.
I think I've got them all.
The other ones go...
Same place?
No, to the Bales Market.
No.
They do not go to the same place. If you're collecting off of Field 6, they go to the Bales Market instead.
Yeah.
Boy, this is a long drive on a 30-kilometer-per-hour tractor.
Yeah.
No, it'll be 3 hours to get 5 yards.
You would
with
say
all the
that.
lag and all the and all the rubber banding.
Well, I'm bringing my beastly Alice Chalmers up to take over field plowing duties. And then I will happily take over carting the bales from you if you'd like.
Nah, I'm alright. I'm virtually there.
And you can go back to doing the bailing. At least then, if you rubber band, it's not at high speed and crashing you through 10 fields before you stop. Oh my goodness, I just noticed that my chat window wasn't up. I am so sorry, Farmer DK, for missing your chat. I hope you're one of the 3 people still watching. How are you this evening?
Feeling violated by your lack of window operating.
Yeah. I do
Oh,
that once
don't
in a
worry.
while.
He's terrible for it. I mean, he had the load screen up while we were
For
having
over
fun.
an hour. For over an hour, I had my hold screen displayed. That one was bad. That one was really bad. Course play. I want this one. I love that John Deere. But I also love this big articulated Alice Chalmers here. There's a farm that I drive past every time I go truck driving on my way to pick up my truck. Their entire fleet is Alice Chalmers tractors from the like 70s.
That's that model
and 80s.
that you have?
What's that?
And that's the kind that you have at home?
No, I have a Farmall. I wouldn't mind having an Alice Chalmers, but they're a little bit more rare, and because of that, they're more expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure the people that have them don't really want to part with them.
Yeah, or if they do want to sell them, they're all beat to hell and clapped out, and you don't want them.
And they still want to charge you a ridiculous price on it.
Yeah, like $2,500 for something that doesn't even run.
No low balls. I know what I got.
Yeah. Hey, you've been reading the same ads that I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've done that for if you want. Are we finished with the baler?
No. Field.
Okay.
What is it? 11 needs to be baled.
Just watch your time. As it's almost 5:30 in the afternoon.
Yep. And on this one, we have to finish contracts within the month.
Yeah, and I think this is the last day of the month.
I don't remember what I have it set on, actually. Let's look. Yep, 2 days, so yes. So, do you want to bail, or do you want to pick up bales?
I'll pick up bales.
Alright, I will grab the baler. Whip around like a maniac. Because, well, I am a maniac.
And if Bill's wondering, this actually uses 100 horsepower.
I caught like half of that. I think everybody will be appreciative when his new internet comes in.
Yes, especially him.
Yeah.
I've gotten pretty
He
good
doesn't
at
have to.
picking it up most of the time.
It says my tractor is 900 horsepower.
Which one's that?
That blue case, special
That
edition.
thing's 900. That thing's 900 horse.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a
more
cheater
than the
tractor.
quad track. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, as soon as you let off the gas, you just hear that twin turbo. There's something very, very satisfying about a diesel engine roaring and then.
There can be. There definitely can be. Oh, courseplay, naughty, naughty. You don't have your little notification compatible with the HUD hider. Let's turn the HUD back on because that looks ridiculous. HUD toggle. I love that mod. It's one of the best PC mods. It's what lets me do my role-playing series. Not that I've had time for that lately. Although I spent a couple of hours setting stuff up yesterday.
Hank.
Yep. So I'm basically ready to record the next episode now. I have made all the map adjustments necessary. Now I just need to actually record it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that till next week because I have to work tomorrow and then I have to go drive truck this weekend. Yay! Driving a truck.
And the following. And so not this weekend, but the following weekend is when we're meeting at Bruce's again.
Correct.
So I got to get a hold of my buddy Mike and ask him if he's gonna be down to come check it out. He's probably gonna shit himself when he finds out how realistic everything actually is there. Hopefully, after some experience last weekend, I have a little bit more brains about what's got to get done around there.
Yep. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I asked enough questions last time.
Just make sure that when you take a train, the yard master is giving you the entire packet, the cards for the train, cards for the locomotives, and the green instruction card. And if it's a passenger train, the blue schedule card if it has one. If not, you'll have to get an actual paper schedule, which I'll show you where those are at if you need one.
Alright. Yeah, I think that was what, missing everything except my engine cards.
You should have had everything. I don't remember though.
Right, I just, yeah, it had my engine, my locomotive consist, but I don't think it had enough detail about which engines I had. I don't know.
Well, the consist packet has multiple cards in it, one for each engine. Now, when I start my up and down rows here, I'm going to try to be slick about it. We'll see if I actually succeed. Because we have the quick bail with its ultra wide pickup. I think I can go directly between the rows and get two of them in one shot.
Depending on how stuff goes tomorrow, then yeah, in the next week or two, well, probably when we meet at Bruce's again, I'll have to buy that headset off you.
Oh
and
yeah.
That way you can also tell me like how, how to work it, unless it still has the manual.
Oh yeah, I have original box for it and everything, man. Plus that aftermarket hard case for it. You'll be good to go.
Yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that in the springtime for Plank calls me. But according to my fiance, she says that one of the older regular guys that come in, one of the guys that look like they should be on their Social Security or whatnot, that comes in, I guess he's an employee at the place that I went to today, and apparently they pay their employees pretty good for being a small shop.
That's good.
And if I'm young and fresh out of school and unrestricted CDL and doing heavy hauls, they'll probably be like, yeah, well, we're gonna get you driving. Like, good, because that's primarily what I was coming here for.
Well, it's too bad that you don't want over the road, because I could have you driving right away, pulling tanker and making decent money.
If that was going to be the case for part-time, I would have jumped all over that and just stayed with just jumped on that county job and taken that just to have a foot in the door, because if you can get in for county full-time, then you get the, good benefits and all that.
Right.
And then to, make $600-700 in a weekend just going and driving and over the road, yeah, that would make up for it. Be like, well, tell the woman, yeah, well, I'm gonna be home during the week, and then every weekend, every other weekend, I'm gonna be gone.
Yep. I just realized I'm being stupid. Just sitting here and driving along and chatting it up. And, ooh, I'm not going to complete that because I don't know that we picked up the stuff off that field or not. I can't remember if it's been bailed.
Oh my God, I just had a revelation just now watching my train go by on my farm.
Yeah.
We need to we need to replicate the farming simulator train.
No.
He's like, no.
No, because,
Oh,
well, there are multiple of them for one. There's not just one single one. But they have, like, some of them have, like, a GP35 locomotive, but with European, like, British style hook and loop couplers. And it's like, no.
you're stupid.
Yeah,
Like, whoever designed this is an idiot.
I don't know why they're still used in some places. They are freaking dangerous.
Oh yeah, I love watching those videos in like India and China and stuff, and the guys that almost get crunched in between the cars.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
and then every car's got to have those stupid buffers on it. 2 buffers on both ends to absorb the impacts. We don't need that.
Yeah.
Our coupler pockets handle it all.
Yeah, but if you slam them hard enough, eventually those things will wear out.
Well, yeah. Same with the buffers, though. I've got Well, you met
This ain't
Alex.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, well, that's where they got him from because they're British. You met Alex at
Right.
Bruce's. He has a YouTube channel called Thornapple River Railroad or something like that. And it's all rail fanning video, narrated rail fanning video. And he has one. I can't remember if Rob was the engineer or not, but Rob was also there at Bruce's. He's an engineer for CSX. But anyway, Alex has a video of CSX breaking a knuckle on the hill over by Saugatuck and tearing the whole coupler pocket, draft gearbox, everything out from under this gondola. I mean, just shredded the gondola, basically. Just destroyed it. Very brutal.
I think I've been.
Yeah, you're kicked again. I was just going to tell you that.
My internet's bad tonight.
I noticed. Not the worst we've ever had it be, but bad enough.
Second time. This is the second time I've been kicked for farming. I just lag a hell of a lot.
I just noticed it's only the 3 big pooches on the bed now. The little one wandered off and he's sleeping on the wood floor. He must have got cold, or I mean hot. Richard, your tractor is very loud. I think your tractor's the loudest one on the map. And survey says we are not going to get the final bale. We're so close. I got to bring the mower over here and try to mow just a little bit more grass off one of these corners, because we are so close. And I got to move the mower anyway, it's in the way.
Can't believe it's only 7:30.
Uh-huh.
It really throws me for a loop when it gets dark at, like, it's, you know, pushing pitch black at 5 o'clock at night now.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, with the sun setting earlier because it's the winter season, you would think that, oh, you know, more daylight, let's push the clocks forward in the summer and backwards in the spring. But no,
well, what
we
they
gotta
need to
be
do is just do away with
geniuses.
stupid fall time change. Just change time once,
Right.
one more time in the spring, back to daylight savings and make it permanent. They did try.
Well, that's what they were doing.
Yeah, they tried, and the majority of the government said no. We're going to let special interests dictate to us that we're not allowed to do this.
Yeah.
All right.
take it that's all of it.
No, there's going to be one more bale. I just have to actually spin around and grab the stuff.
This might be a problem.
And then we'll have about a half a baler, I think. Because I mowed more than I needed. Just to make sure I had enough.
Oh, there you go.
Rip a lot of these, Jesus. Yeah, I do not need that many damn trees.
Hey! There's our map maker. How are you tonight, Roy? And you're headed over to the one by the
Hey, Roy.
by the BGA again, Richard.
Yeah, I will do.
All is good here, Roy. We are loving the map. This map is just phenomenal. I did just update it this morning too. To the 1.2 or 1.3, whatever the latest is. And 52. How come I can never remember that? Field 52. Tractor weights. Go. Yeah, I've read through the changelog and I was like, oh man, this is going to require a new save. I'm going to have to set up everything that we did all over again. And then I got to the very bottom of your changelog and it says, save safe. And I'm like, yes! I was very excited to read that one.
What's Roy?
What's that?
You said the map maker was Roy?
Yeah, Cavalier Roy.
Oh.
R-O-Y.
I wouldn't mind seeing. There was a new map that came out not too long ago, I think, and it was like Big Productions map, but it's one of the ones where they run the edges of the field like right into the edge of the map. I'm like, can we get that? Except like, you know, maybe shrink it down just almost a non-noticeable hair, just so that, you know, can run equipment big enough to seed the fields without having your tractor run into the map wall before it's done doing one side of it.
Yeah. Roy's pretty good about not having his fields right up to the edge of the property boundaries and the map edge. There's one field on this map though where it's right up against the property boundary that I noticed.
Probably why I like the Hickory Valley so much. They're big fields, but they don't run like right into the edge. There's
Yeah.
still enough room all around. Don't get me wrong, I would like a little bit of terrain to, you know, actually test out, be a little more realistic driving the trucks and everything, but yes, I'm also one of those people that like to have like one big ass field and just have a combine going non-stop. Maybe run some chaser bins or auger wagons, just keep filling them up. Or so I'm the person that also plays with the mods that, oh, your combine holds 500,000 liters.
Oh, you're one of those, huh?
Sounds like me with my
Well, when I
combine
got-
holds a million.
It depends on what I'm doing. If I got other things that I want to do at the same time, then yeah, I'll run a combine like that, so I only have to do it like once or twice or something. I'm not like every 3 minutes I have to go over to it and like, crap, I gotta empty it again. It's already flashing. Because being on Xbox right now, I don't have the option for the course play, so I can't just set up a automatic pickup and then dump with a chaser, you know?
I do know. I get it. That's
If
the
I
one
had
thing that
that
I miss
option,
most playing on the other map is being able to use my course play.
yeah, if I had course play, I would definitely be more realistic about it because it's like hiring non-idiotic farmhands.
Yep. Yeah, he knows Cavalier. He he's on console now, but on FS19 he had it on PC, so he's familiar with the fun PC mods. Although course play is a lot better than it used to be.
Oh yeah, course play was sometimes just stupid is too good of a word for it on 19 sometimes.
Depends on how good you were at setting it up. I got to be pretty good because I used it a lot. But man, when I first started using it, it was like, what are you doing?
Right. Yep. Richard done and they dare left it again.
Richard's struggling tonight.
He is riding the struggle bus.
I think he's driving it tonight, man. Or getting run over by it, one or the other. There we go, he's getting dragged underneath.
Yeah, he's getting dragged under the struggle bus.
I prefer, personally, course play plus auto drive. I'll put the...
What's the auto drive?
You can create permanent routes around the map. You're watching my stream right now, right?
Yeah.
You see where my mouse is wiggling on this window over here at the right edge?
Well, I see the window, yeah.
And how it's got all these buttons on it, and it's like, it says, right now it says field 50, or F-52 tractor weight. This is auto drive. You click this little button, the power button looking thing, and it sends it on one of those predetermined routes to wherever you have selected in the text box. And I can select from a ton of things.
Okay.
But you have to create these networks, all these routes. I'm pretty good at creating them. This one was one that already existed for this map. Somebody else created, and I don't like it. There's a lot of things I don't like about it. I'm really picky in my auto drive. But yeah. This one's okay. It's just designed for small equipment, and we're running pretty big equipment. Auto drive existed in 19 also, Roy. And that's where I learned how to use them both together, because you can set your grain cart. If you get really complicated with it, you can have your grain cart on one auto drive, and it unloads the combine automatically, as long as you have both the combine and the grain cart selected to the same point. Like 52 tractor weight I have selected right now. If I had the combine and the grain cart both set to that, the grain cart and combine would know to look for each other, and so the grain cart would go out in the field and unload. But then you could have another point next to that one where a semi could drive up, and the grain cart, when it was full, would come back around and unload into the semi, then go back to unloading the combine. And when the semi was full, it would take off and go and unload. I've done some really beautiful systems. Takes a lot of time to set them up, though.
I've got a tanker filling up with water, and for some reason water takes goddamn forever to fill, unless it's coming out of a actual, like your silo or something. So I'm gonna run upstairs and go see the little woman for a minute. I'll be back.
Yep. Ah, gotcha, Roy. I just misunderstood. I'm sorry. So, Roy, the one thing I would have asked you to change on this map. No, I have not. Anyway, let me finish my thought real quick. The one thing I would have asked you to change on this map, and I wish all mappers would do. Well, see, you've got it right now where I can buy this, but I'd like to buy each house individually, so that I could start like with a roleplay series. I could buy a house, a single house, and have that be where I live. Come on, tractor. Get a move on. Alrighty. So, productions menu. Productions menu. Brain. Yes, that one. I don't own any productions. Gotcha. Gotcha, Roy. Yes, like that. Exactly like Maypole. In the build menu for productions. Okay. I'll admit I haven't looked at a lot of the new stuff yet. I've been busy. Modular BGA stuff. I gotta remember to put that in. Okay. There's your BGA for this map. What am I looking for? Farm productions. I must have passed it because it's sorted by price. Very beginning. Huh. Okay. Looks like a micro BGA to me. That's funny that I can put that on a roof. That's hilarious. You like what we've done with this small little plot that you put down here at the edge of the map? Oh, these stupid things moving on their own. So irritating. Where's Jeremy at? Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. I have to send this to Mr. Sealy P. Jeremy's doing well in here with his girls. He's very happy. Isn't that right, Jeremy? He's just going to stare at me like I'm stupid. Man, poor Richard. He got the big boot, I think. Alright. And we have... Uh-oh. What are you doing way up here? You're not even in the right field. I love that cobble texture that's on this map. To me, that just feels so Scottish. From the few pictures and videos and stuff I've seen of Scotland, it just seems classic. What is... Oh, never mind. Brain fart. I know what it is. It's looked funny from so far away. And I obviously forgot to turn on squared off corners when I set this course play up. My dogs are being goofy. They're actually playing at the moment. That's a good thing. Playing nicely. So Roy, we're taking all your grass fields, well not all of them, but some of your grass fields and plowing them up because we have too many grass work contracts. So we took grass work contracts, woo! Getting pushed around by the plow. Took grass work contracts and after completing them bought the fields and plowed them up so they become arable. Sold them back. That way we can get some more arable contracts in. Are you planning on any more maps for 22, or are you going to save your next map for the next version of the game? It works on some maps. Roy, it works on some maps, not on others. I guess we'll see what it does on your map, won't we? See, she did replant it with grass. Damn her. Damn
Grass.
her.
Damn her. What did I miss?
Adrienne Hooper replanted this field as grass after I plowed it up to make it arable. So because of the way Roy has this map set up, the owners of the fields, he said we'll probably replant them as grass again.
Ooh, ouch. That's a dick move.
Yeah, it all depends on how the map is made. Some maps this works, some it doesn't. But we'll see. If they all do that, then we'll know. It could just be luck of the draw that she did that. But with what you've said, Roy, I think you're right. I don't think it'll work. Let's sell that one back. And I guess 2 and 6, I won't bother plowing up 11 and 32. I'll just let them go. Well, 11's still active. We didn't pick up the grass off of 32, did we? Crap. Oops. We mowed it and never picked up the grass? Maybe? That doesn't seem right. I'm pretty sure. No, we picked it up. It's been done. Then why did we not have enough to satisfy this contract? Oh, because Richard wasn't done delivering them yet. When his connection all crashed out in hell.
That would be a reason as to why.
Because his connection all crashed out and he hasn't been able to get back. He's gone for the night, I think.
Oh, well, damn.
So it's all sitting here. He got to the sail point, and the lag made him go right through it. Oh, he says his internet went down. So the lag made him go right through the sail point and crash into the trees past it.
Huh.
Hey, Cole, how's things? Everybody's popping in tonight. All right. Oh. I don't like that. Let's turn that off. Yeah, but it's got to be in transport position, right? Or does that have to be in operating? Because I don't see an unload. Am I blind? If I change mode, I still don't see an unload.
Ooh. Got stones. One more plow pass, and I'm gonna have to stone pick.
Now it's giving me a position change. Alright, so. Transport position, and unload bales. Okay, now how do I move them? Just like that, okay, like I remembered. Perfect. Come on. Boop, done. Awesome. Yep. Got it already, Richard, but thank you. So we're gonna collect on these 2 contracts. It'll auto reset because the server is gonna reboot overnight, like it always does. All right, and I don't dare accept any more contracts because we're gonna go through to the next day.
Oh.
Sleep until 7 a.m.
Did I sell it? Like a dumbass?
I don't know, did you? Hi,
No, it's
Diesel.
still here somewhere.
Hi. Apparently my dogs want to go outside because I got two of the big kids pushing their noses up against me. Alright, so let's check the map.
Oh no, it's down there.
Okay, well it hasn't been planted or anything yet. Not that
That's why
that means much.
I need to go to my chicken coop.
to your chicken coop. That's funny. All right, so
Yeah,
it
got my,
is the. It's gotten itself attached to the header trailer. That's funny. This is attached to the header trailer. I can't pick it up and move it. I'd have to pick up the header trailer and shake it around. Or just get in the combine and drag it all out of here. It's going to be a disaster, though, whatever I do. Anyway, I think that's a good spot to call it for tonight. With Richard's internet trouble and the dogs wanting some attention. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.